breaking news. Antony is going to Real Betis. This is not a drill, guys. It is not a drill. It is absolutely done. Antony dos Santos is headed to Real Betis, and this is on a permanent transfer. This right here is a permanent transfer. It is for 25 million euros plus 50% sell-on clause in the future if Antony is sold from Betis to anywhere else. 50% sell-on clause. That basically shows that Manchester United believe that Antony can absolutely find a move out of Real Betis to a bigger club and for bigger money. And so, yes, we are selling him for 25 million euros right now, but this could turn out to be us selling him for 50 million euros. And this is beautiful for Manchester United. This is one of the bomb squad, quote, that is leaving Manchester United. We have seen Marcus Rashford leave to Barcelona. We have seen, Garnacho leave to Chelsea. We have seen now Antony leave to Real Betis. We are basically waiting on Jadon Sancho and Tyrell Malacia. Tyrell Malacia, I'm hearing that he's going to Elche, but we are going to keep tabs on those ones. But now we are looking at Antony, somebody that I believe that should have been gone to Real Betis by now, is finally making his move to Real Betis. This is good news, and it's also good news for Real Betis because they get a winger that wants to be there. They get a winger that the pace of La Liga suits his style of game. They get a winger that is truly talented but just could not cut it in the Premier League. And of course, Manchester United bought him for £85 million. And yes, that is crazy amount of money for someone that did not last the full contract for Manchester United. But the truth about it is that Ineos have absolutely been ruthless in this situation. They came into the situation, they looked at the squad, they understood these are the players that are not playing well. These are the players that have gotten over 2 years of a try to actually make it to Manchester United. These are the players that have not been able to cut it. Now let's cut our losses. Say goodbye, sayonara, bye-bye, whatever situation you give and you leave. Now we are looking at Manchester United getting money from Garnacho. Over £40 million from Garnacho with a 10% sell-on clause, which could absolutely turn out to be really big in the future. We have seen Rasmus Højlund leave to Napoli for £5 million in loan fee, but an obligation, an option that can lead to an obligation of £44 million for Manchester United if Napoli qualifies for the Champions League. And now we are seeing Antony leave for 25 million and a 50% sell-on clause. That is the crucial part about this situation. And this comes from Dave Ornstein, because Dave Ornstein basically says here, Real Betis have agreed 25 million. I don't know why they're putting me over here. He says Real Betis reached an agreement with Manchester United to sign Antony on a permanent deal. Real Betis initially wanted straight loan, but the deadline day deal for the 25-year-old winger, 25 million euros package plus I reported this and nobody basically paid attention when I said this, 50% sell-on clause. 50% sell-on clause. That is absolutely mind-blowing. And do you know the key part about this situation? That Manchester United is not going to be paying a dime in termination fee. We are not going to be paying a dime, I repeat, a dime in termination fee for the Brazil international. This is really good. I've said this to a lot of people. When he was coming to Manchester United, I literally put money on would be better than Bukayo Saka. What a waste of 150. He's a talented boy, but just could not be able to figure it out. Whether it is something that happened during his outside football or when he was in, or the case that he had at Manchester United, that is none of my business. However, on the pitch, Antony just did in the Premier League. It was too physical, it was too fast, and the players were too big for how his stature is, for his pace and everything. Now he's going to La Liga, and I truly believe that this is the best place for Antony. Let me know what you guys think about this, because today's deadline day, people, is going to get heated. Let me know. Peace.